Hello, long time no see. Well, long time, 2-3 weeks, it's been 3 weeks. I'm back. Hello, gorgeous people. Oh, Bumper's on his way down to say hello as well. So gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. I've just made myself a cup of tea. Go pause me, make yourselves one. Let's sit down and have a quick catch up before we get into this week's vlog. It is Thursday, happy Thursday, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon. Just about the afternoon, which is a very random time to be starting the vlog. Hello. Yeah, come and chat with us. So I'm struggling in the heat. I want it to be cold again. I can't wait for autumn. Just want to start by saying commiserations to all of you English people, England fans, because obviously last night was the semi-finals, I think, and England were 1-0 up, and then obviously Argentina won, ended up winning 2-1. I know, you're an England boy, aren't you? I am back from Ibiza, back from Amsterdam. I didn't think I'd get the chance to vlog in between, but the days just went. We were only back for we got back on the Sunday and then went to Amsterdam on the Saturday, so not even a full week. But Ibiza was gorge, as always. It always obviously is. It was the week that we needed for us to just chill together. Was just actually bloody lovely. Whoa, I've got a cup of tea in that hand. The one thing I will say about Ibiza though is that we didn't do somewhere new. We went to Clap House. Oh my god, it was gorgeous for a couple's day. Highly recommend it if you're in a couple to go there. But if you are like there with the girls this summer, it's the most gorgeous, girly, vibey place ever. It's you won't call it a beach club. It's not at a beach, it's at the pool. It's like a pool club basically, and it is so stunning. It is so nice. It's obviously Dolce & Gabbana collab, so it's all like that leopard print, and we literally just spent our days by the pool and then just going for like nice chill dinners. We had such a chill time. And then Amsterdam came around, and obviously we went to go and see Luke Combs, which by the way I bought those tickets like over a year ago. How crazy is that? And I cannot even tell you how much we have not shut up about that night ever since we got back. It was so good. He was incredible. The whole experience it was just amazing. It was such a good night for us both. We did have the hangover from hell, by the way. You're talking to two people who aren't big drinkers, and in Ibiza we'd had like a drink with our meal and that was about it. But we thought we'll go, basically the arena is like kind of just out of the centre of Amsterdam, and we were staying in the centre, so we thought what we'll do is we'll get ready and we'll go to, we'd been out in the morning, got brunch, whatever, and then we thought we'll get ready and go to like the area of the arena, because then at least we're there, and then like eat there, drink there, just have a bit of a mooch. And boy did we do exactly that. We got there like a couple of hours before the concert was due to start, or like before the doors opened, and we had dinner near the arena and then just drank beer. And lots of beer. Now I obviously, when I do have a drink, love my pale rosé. I don't understand how anyone drinks beer and ever feels normal, because that hangover was the world's worst hangover. I don't know if Heineken is like a different story altogether, but we basically had like 3 pints with our food, and then we got a couple of takeout pints from that place to walk to like the next place, then another takeout pint. And the reason why we decided to start drinking beer is because we thought, well, we're going to be drinking beer while we're in there more than likely, so let's just stick to that and start drinking it now. And oh my god, I was so drunk. I haven't been that drunk in a long time. I don't know how men do it. How do men go to the pub after work and do that daily? I do not understand. But yeah, it was incredible. Honestly, like a core memory. You know, when you are older and you look back on your life, like that will be one of the core memories for us, like something we'll talk about forever. I am a routine girly through and through, as we know, so I am so glad to be home, back in routine, back in the swing of things, and just ready to have like a slow rest of the summer. We may potentially go away again like mid-September, but nothing is set in stone. We might just like book like a random like all-inclusive. We think maybe like Greece somewhere, but yeah, between now and then it's just going to be routine, slow, gorgeous, chilled vibes, which is what I am so ready for. We've got like a couple of things on, like family things, a friend's wedding, the professional wedding guests back at it again. But yeah, we are just ready to just chill. We've been so lucky because we've come home to another gorgeous heat wave, which is so nice, but obviously it's not great for the dog's Bumper's been going out so early. Like I've been dragging him out early before it gets hot. And then he's just kind of been like sleeping for the rest of the day. Like the Dyson fan is unbelievable. Like thank God we've got that. I've had it for a few years now, the hot and cool thing. So he pretty much just sits in front of that, or he goes and sits like upstairs where there's like a bit of a through draft from having both of the windows open. Imagine being in like a fur coat and also having to sit in heat like this. It's not nice for the doggies. Is it, bud? No, it's not. A slight confession, I have not stepped foot in the gym since the day before I went to Ibiza. What the helly, I have been going to my hot classes and my reformer classes as normal, but tomorrow that changes. I get my ass back in the gym tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Frankie is dragging me there because she's like, if you don't get back into it now, then you'll never do it. So that is tomorrow's plan. I've just put on my last pair of my Cosmetic Consult Cryo eye patches. These are like gold dust. They are so hard to get hold of, but yeah, this is my last pair. But I'm off to an event later this afternoon, so I thought we'd pull out the big guns, you know, to revive me a little bit post period. Anyway, I thought I'd pick up the camera now and start the vlog now. I'm just gonna vlog for the next couple of days. I posted on my Instagram story yesterday that I was just doing like life admin, like work catch up, and a gorgeous girl replied to my story saying, oh, like, can you vlog this? And I'm like, I always like worry so much that my vlogs are so boring, and they are probably a lot of the time. But then like I just posted that I was just doing like some life admin bits and bobs, and a girl was like, oh, like vlog this, like you getting back into it and whatnot. And I thought, you know what, she's right, so I'm just gonna pick up the camera. But today we have got an event later this afternoon. I'm gonna leave here at about 3:30 to be in Manchester for an event with Space NK and a brand called Prequel, which is a skincare brand that is coming over to the UK exclusively to Space NK, and the doctor, the founder, is going to be doing like a talk, and it's just going to be a gorgeous event. And I've not been to the new Soho House yet in Manchester, so I'm excited to see that, so that'll be gorgeous. So I thought I'd pick up the camera, start the vlog and take you along there with me. And yeah, just a couple of days of just the mundane general life really, in my comfy cozies, my granny pyjamas as I call them. I love getting ready. These are perfect in this heat for like getting ready because they're like pure like cotton, like they're not at all like flannelly or like warm, do you know what I mean? They're just nice and cool. But anyway, just wanted to have a quick catch up. I hope you've all been good. Got nothing really other than just what I've been up to catch up on, but I'm gonna film my makeup for when I get ready for Instagram, because the only makeup content I've filmed recently is when I was away on holiday, and that needs to change. So I'm gonna go upstairs and sort my filming setup out and then get my makeup filmed, and then I need to decide what to wear. Before I go upstairs, I'm just going to make myself an iced coffee, and by make myself an iced coffee I mean pour myself an iced coffee, because I've got a newfound love for this, which I wanted to share with you because I know you will absolutely love it. Sorry, loose women's on and it's a bit loud in the background. I obviously have our coffee machine. But sometimes making an iced coffee with that is just a bit of a faff, because it doesn't have like a cold milk setting like I think the bigger ones do. Obviously we can only have like the small version of the Sage coffee machine because it's only Diddy Kitchen anyway, so it doesn't have a cold like foaming milk setting. So if I ever make an iced coffee or an iced matcha, I often use my Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer because that has a cold setting. So I'll do the espresso in that and then do the milk in that, pour it together. Obviously it's a bit of a faff. However, I saw this is my third one of these I think, and it says you get 3 iced coffees out of it, but I have quite a big glass so I normally get like 2 and then there's a little bit left over. But Aldi, and it's in the, it's not in the fridge aisle, it's in, you know, like they have like their world foods aisle where you'll get like your curry paste and all that kind of thing, and then a bit further down from there there's like, it's not like the middle aisle kind of vibe, but it's like special buys but with food. Sometimes they even have Starbucks pods there where I've often picked them up for the machine. But anyway, this has been in there for the past few weeks. I don't know, you never know with Aldi how long something's going to be in store for, but it's so good. It's an iced caramel latte. So good for a quick and easy iced coffee. I mean, it's more calories than what I would normally drink if I was having a coffee from the machine, because I think they use potentially semi or whole milk in this, and I obviously normally have skimmed, and I normally have sugar-free syrup, don't I? So it is a bit more calorific, but it's just so good. If anyone hasn't got a coffee machine and you just want like a pre-mix ready to go thing, try this from Aldi. It's actually so good. So good, you know. I got my filming set up ready. Obviously this is like my vanity where I sit and get ready, but then I just I need to add a couple of things before I film. I cannot film with dirty mirrors. I mean, to be honest, my mirrors get cleaned every day anyway, but I haven't done them yet today, so I will give them a quick spritz with this. I need recommendations, by the way, guys, for a decent mirror cleaner. I'm starting to think that just using water is best. This one is actually okay. It's the Astonish Window and Glass Cleaner with lemon oil for a streak-free shine. No dig in the bed. This Astonish one is actually good, and then this Minky, I think it's a Minky cloth, is good. But I'm honestly just starting to think water and then like drying it with one wet flannel, one dry flannel is actually just the best thing, because not so much with my mirrors, but obviously we've got like the glass door downstairs. That drives me insane, the streaks on that, no matter what I use. So if anyone can recommend anything that is like your go-to impeccable gate-kept glass cleaner secret, then let me know, because yeah, it drives me absolutely insane. When I am sitting here filming, I have two of these lights. I've actually got three, one of them's dodgy though, so. These lights are rechargeable, however they die very quickly. And then even though I've got this big mirror, I obviously have terrible eyesight, as we know, so even with my contact lenses I need to see myself closer up, so I have this one. So handy, this mirror, by the way. I think it's like £15 from IKEA. I used to have it in my like old vanity as well, just for like closer up things. And then obviously I have my filming phone, which is this one. And then I just make sure the settings are right, 4K, 60 frames, get the camera clean, and put that in. And then I can see in the mirror if I'm in the shot on my phone before I press record. And this is it, this is how my filming setup looks before, obviously, I actually film, because it looks pretty tidy. And now wait till you see it afterwards, once I've done filming my makeup and the sheer amount of product that is absolutely everywhere. What have you got to say for yourself? You've just woke up from the nap of your life, haven't you, while mummy got ready? Makeup is done. What a difference. What a difference painting your face makes, honestly. I am not the same person. Luckily, I always leave myself time to tidy up. I've got a top that I really like that I haven't worn yet, so I think I might wear this. It's from Princess Polly. It's like a creamy white colour. But I'm probably going to need to give it a quick iron or a steam, and then I'm definitely going to need nipple covers, I think. But I feel like this will be a good one because it won't show my horrific tan lines. Well, it shouldn't do anyway, because it's like a t-shirty type thing. It's a bit cloudier today than it was yesterday, but it's still bloody boiling, so I think I need to wear like a skirt or capri pants or something along those lines. But yeah, I think maybe this top. I've had these for bloody years, they're from ASOS, but they might actually go quite nice, to be fair, because they're like a brownie denim, like a pinky brownie denim with the cream. That might actually look really nice. So yeah, I think I'll either do them but then wear a heel to obviously like feminize it back up again, or do I wear a skirt? My wardrobes, guys. You guys know what I'm like when my wardrobes get like this. And you know, because I've been buying things for like holidays and stuff, I feel like now's a good time to have a sort out of my wardrobe. So maybe we'll do that in next week's vlog. It's not happening this week, but like even my jewellery trays are not, like, what the hell? The ring thing is empty, which means the rings are just all, I can't deal with that right now. Anyway, one from H&M, although it's quite tight. I'm a little bit bloated. Whereas this one from Boohoo's a bit more on the stretchy side, and is the exact same fabric as the top actually, so that could work too. And I did actually buy in Amsterdam. No, I love Amsterdam for the vintage shopping, and it really is great for vintage shopping. And there's a place called AVC, which is abbreviation of Amsterdam Vintage Clothing. It is the best place. There's so many other places. There's like Gimme Glitter, which is great. I can't pronounce that word, but it's great for vintage Louise. They've got a couple of branches. Anyway, AVC is great for sunglasses, vintage sunnies, and I always go in there. You know, sunglasses are my weakness, but I always go in there. The guy who owns it and is always in there is so amazing. He's so lovely. And yeah, we were in there and I was trying these on, and these are basically vintage Gucci sunnies that I couldn't leave because they are so nice. I'll try them on and show you, but I'm going to wear them with tonight's outfit because I think they'll look cool. My point being, but they are from when Tom Ford, if you didn't know this, Tom Ford, before he was just Tom Ford as a brand, he was the creative director and lead designer of yeah, Tom Ford, sorry, sidetrack. Tom Ford used to design for Gucci basically before he just became Tom Ford, and these are from that era. This pattern that Tom Ford did, it was Tom Ford for Gucci. That's like the patterns that they used to be, and look how cool they are. I'm literally obsessed. I love them, and they're like a micro sunny. Obsessed with them. I think they are so nice and so different to anything that I've had before, and actually a really good price considering they are Tom Ford for Gucci. Guys, I really need to get going, but I just thought I'd show you what I ended up putting on. So I went with the shorts. I did actually put the brown skirt on, the chocolate brown skirt originally, but I just felt like, I don't know, it was giving like, obviously it's well, it will be 5 o'clock when I get to Manchester, so it's not really the vibe. Like, that was too eveningy. That was more like dinner and drinks kind of vibes. Sorry, I've got Deal or No Deal on in the background. That doesn't sum me up. So I've got these denim, like longer denim shorts on. Then the mango heels that I always wear that have in a million colours. So Princess Polly top, Topshop clutch, Topshop on ASOS necklace, vintage Gucci's, sunnies, and then I've got the ASOS jorts and mango heels. This is my little outfit of the day, which I think is like day to night kind of vibes, which I think looks really cute. I'm gonna make my way now, and then Wes will be home from work at 4:30. It's now 4:50, so yeah, it's all worked out in good timing because he can feed Bumper when he gets home. Guys, the absolute carnage that is parking in Manchester at 5 is crazy. Amazing. That guy, what an absolute legend. This guy's just come up to me and said, "Oh, my alloy's back, mate." Sorry, you can literally see my forehead right now. This guy's just come up to me and said, "Are you trying to park?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am, and I want to park on the street." Because you get 2 hours here, obviously you pay for it, but you can go up to 2 hours. And he's like, "I'm just waiting for my girlfriend to come back in from there and then I'm going." And I was like, "Oh my god, you have saved me, seriously," because it is, I wish I could turn the camera around and show you, it is absolute carnage here. So as soon as he moves, I can put my handbrake on, change my shoes, and then make our way into Soho House. I have no idea where it is. I'm near Molly's, and I think it's just further back that way up the road. Someone has left 4 M&S cookies on this ledge, and I fear when they get home and realise they are missing, they're going to be devastated. Oh wow, I got so lucky with a parking space on Atherton Street, literally right outside, I think, of Soho House. I thought I was going to have to go and park in the NCP spinning field. I feel like they should have done parking at Soho House, but who am I to say I don't have a membership here?
And I am so excited that Prequel has now landed at Space NK and is available throughout the UK now. A little bit of a dream come true. So I thought I would give you a little bit of like an intro to the brand. Maybe some of you have tried a little bit of it. What I realized with so many of my patients is they know they should be moisturizing, they know they should be cleansing, but they're not that inspired to do it because the products aren't texturally fun to use, or they maybe just feel like it's a bit of a chore. And then lastly, everything here is really affordable. We wanted the brand to be quite accessible so that if someone gets excited about a product, they don't feel like they have to be precious with their skincare. To me, skincare is not something for a special occasion, but I think we've all had that moment with skincare or a makeup item where we're like, this is too expensive to use it on a regular basis. And I really want people to be able to find skincare that they fall in love with, that their skin falls in love with, and that they can continue to use every day and be generous with their product. For anyone who struggles with redness, this is a redness reform serum. It has sort of a gel cream and fortified collagen, kind of have the way we think about like retinoids and tretinoin. So I love this also for my patients who are like trying to conceive, pregnant, can't use their retinoid right now, but they want to be doing something for anti-aging, they want to be doing something that's safe for their skin. This kind of fits the bill for all of that. Obviously, not just for the pregnant and planning pregnancy girlies, but surgery and acne blemish, you can go in and use this twice a day. It's a very versatile product, so when this launches, we'll send some out for you guys, have more information, but just kind of fun. My little glue stick. Perfect. Okay.
Does that work on old scars as well?
Yes, so normally I would counsel a patient, once a scar is about a year old, it's almost done with its remodeling. However, we've been getting a ton of feedback that people have been using it on old scars, like old tummy tuck scars, C-section scars, breast augmentation scars, facelift scars from 10 years ago, and that it continues to get better.
Look, they put the logo on the ice cubes. If I'm not having a picante, I'm going to have a Diet Coke. But they look good. Should we do a little cheers?
Yeah, just for the camera. Sugar? Drinking? Is it fun? Cheers! I know I've already had them, but I was like,
Thank you so much.
how are you?
The fake drink versus my actual drink. I'm trying to give you little sneaks of Soho House in Manchester because obviously you're not allowed to film in here. But we're in the private bit. So I'll just show you a little sneak peek down there, but wow, it's so gorgeous. I'll show you the pool as well, because you can see it from here. I'm trying to sneakily show you. One thing we can appreciate on this channel, it's a gorgeous bathroom.
It's funny, like Michael never used to want to get involved in anything, but he's having a good life, and he's feeling himself. I can tell because he keeps like getting in the background now. I'm like, oh,
No, but your Invisalign changes your life, like it changed mine. How funny is this? We were just stood up there chatting, and James said we were literally just in the middle of a conversation, and James went, "Who's wearing Fenty perfume?" And me and Lisa both went, "Oh, no," I went, "Me," and you went, "Me," and I was like, "Oh my god." And Lisa's like, "Oh, I've not picked it up for ages." And I said, "Well, neither have I, so how weird is that we both decided to wear it tonight?" What a gorgeous little event that was. I just made it back to my car in time. The traffic wardens are, well, they've just given that G-Wagon behind me a ticket. And I've got 1 minute until my parking runs out. I'm determined to not get any parking tickets in 2026. I started the year badly with a couple, but last year was like a record for me. Anyways, I am gonna head home. Gorgeous event, my kind of vibe, like chilled out, sexy vibes. Soho House in Manchester is absolutely gorgeous. If anyone's a membership there and would like to take me for the day so I can experience the pool, that would be great. I've got all the pre-cool goodies in here except for that scar stick, which I was so excited about, that silicone scar stick. Well, obviously I'm rave about silicone scar gel, Scarsil, after surgery. The fact that she's brought that out, it's just such a great product that is, like a stick version. Does he want to park here? Because I'm about to move. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, that was incredible. But I'll talk you through the products and stuff tomorrow. I'm just going to get myself home now. Good morning. How are we all? Sorry, I'm literally just opening the shutters. Oh, it actually feels a little bit cooler today, dare I say it. Me and Bumper have just been around the BLOCK. We won't say it again. I'm going to put some treats in your bowl now. Yeah? We're actually, after I've been to the gym and done what I needed to do, we're actually spending lunchtime at my mother-in-law's house. I mean, we can't really say that because I literally have a boyfriend, not a husband, but future mother-in-law's house. Just going there for like a little lunch date. She was away, then we were away, so we've not actually had a proper catch up. And Mo, her dog, and Bumper just love to run around together in her massive garden. So I'm just going to go there for lunch. But first up, we have got a glute day. So I'm just trying to put on, do you want Good Morning Britain or do you want World Classics? I'm going to go and try and glutes for Frank's. And then gonna pop into TK Maxx real quick because I need to take something back and also need to pick up a photo frame because this photo frame that I've got here that I made of this photo booth picky, this analog picky in Manchester. We got another one done in Amsterdam. So I have actually got this frame upstairs, like empty, again, like a duplicate, but I want something different so that they're not identical. So I feel like TK Maxx is going to be the place for, I'm maybe thinking like a chrome. I mean, there is the range as well, but I think TK Maxx do like better like one-off things. Anyway, I've got a throw that I need to take back to TK Maxx because it's just far too thick. I bought it to go on the bed to replace the one that we put on there temporarily when we first moved in, but it's just too thick. We are done. Wow, that was a hard session. This is the blanket that I bought, which is actually stunning. It's too thick, and it is too thick. The one that we've got on there is more like a muslin thing from H&M. This TK Maxx in Chester is actually so good, even though it's not an actual home sense. They've always got some gorgeous bits, like home bits in. Oh, look at that lamp, it's like raffia. Gorge. Not that we're in the market for a lamp, but you know, have to come over and touch it. Got some gorgeous things. Look at these little, are they like side tables? 80 quid. And I'm sure that's like mango wood. We actually need like a little sideboard thing because we keep all of our shoes under the bed. But you know, just like your gym shoes and your everyday shoes, it's annoying having to go under the bed for. I feel like something like this would be handy. You know, just to stick shoes in so they're not just on the floor. That's actually really nice, and it's got a black radiator where it needs to go. I feel like that would be really good. I wonder how much that is. Oh, it says there 180 quid. Absolute bargain. I don't know what they are. Why would you even put those? I wonder if you can like wall mount them, because they'd be too low down, wouldn't they, as bedside tables? Oh my days. I was not expecting a Halloween aisle in, what are we? 17th of July. Oh my god, no, that is jokes. Wow, happy Halloween, I guess. I actually can't cope. Sorry, but literally happy Halloween. We are there, guys. We are fully there. I can't decide. I'm so indecisive. 8 by 10. Just comparing them all to each other now. I don't know if this one will be too big. Not like the same size. Putting a wash on, not the story of absolutely everybody else's life as well, because I feel like it's all we do at the minute. Are you in or are you out? I'm home, if you couldn't tell. I've showered, sorted myself out. Oh, do you need a wait? Do the same thing now as what I did with the last photo that we did, which is this one here. I've just literally loved having this on our little shelf there opposite the sofa. I think it's so cute. With this analogue in Manchester was quite yellowy. Obviously they're super old, like vintage machines. So I put it against the beige to like balance it out a bit. Sorry, I've got fucking love Dermot O'Leary and Alison Hammond together. I love it when they're on this morning together. Do they do it every day now? Or is it just on a Friday? Because they used to just do it on a Friday when it was Holly and Phil. But these two I literally love, so I've got them on the background. So yeah, I'm going to go with this one for this. Because it kind of is a bit smaller than that, because the actual rim is thinner. Some of the fabric left over that I used last time, so I also use this obviously for Frankie and Oscar's engagement gift as well. Like I say, I bought a tablecloth, so we've got loads of that left over. But I have also got these as well, which were super cheap. I got these in the sale in the range, but I love stripe. I'm obsessed with it. But I think this one might look a bit too pinky, like against the pick. What do we think? It's quite cute actually. Something else that we've started watching, and when I say started watching, I mean we've literally watched one episode because then obviously football kind of took over, is The Burrows it's called, and it's a Duffel Brothers, it's a series made by the Duffel Brothers, who, if you don't know, made Stranger Things. And it's just my kind of thing. I'm gonna just take the bit of card / paper out the back of it. Mum, if you're watching this, the amazing seamstress just that you are, please do not watch how I am cutting this fabric. Speaking of my mum, she's in Ibiza right now, living her best life. I think she flies home tomorrow. They got there literally just after us. It was terrible timing for us really. We could have had a bit of a crossover and made a bit of a trip out of the couple of days. Okay, I've given it a bit of an iron. Sorry, the washing machine is now spinning as well. I used glue for this bit. Dogs are on the telly, darling. Oh, I think it's a little dogs behaving badly section. Guys, this is so funny, but when we were in Ibiza, I come to the realisation that I fucking love American people. Like, I feel like there was a lot of Americans there, girls' trips. Because I said when we were at the Skinny Kitchen eating, which is where this group of American girls was at, I was like, it's really far for them to come though, Ibiza, isn't it? And then Wes made a point, they're like, oh, they're probably on like a Euro summer like trip where like they're doing a few places in Europe. And I was like, oh yeah, of course. Didn't even bloody think of that, did I? But we were in Skinny Kitchen and there was this group of American girls, and like obviously their thing that they all say, I love them so much. Like, but I think there was 6 of them. One of them was Australian actually, the rest were American. And obviously like their thing as a group of girls, if one of them has something to say and they want the rest of them to listen, they go like, I have a group question, I have a group question. And like they just kept saying it like if they were ever like talking over each other, and then they all have to shut up. And we were like howling. and I just think they are so much more like dramatic than Brits. I feel like Brits, we're so dry, we're so sarcastic, and like Americans are just fucking great. So I was loving being next to that conversation. And then on our last night, there was Americans everywhere, also in Amsterdam as well, so yeah, probably a Euro summer thing. But when we were in Medina on our last night, there was proper goss going on behind us. On this table, a different group of American girls. One of them was talking about like an affair that like they were fully aware of this affair that someone was having, couldn't quite catch the rest of it. As you know, I really want to go to New York for my birthday next year. We are going to go to New York for my birthday next year. It's my 33rd birthday. It's 2027, which is 27's obviously, as we know, my lucky number. I just don't know, it's just, I've always wanted to go there, and it's the one place that I haven't like ticked off yet, and we're gonna go. But I want to go in the spring. I don't want to do Christmas in New York. I'm too nesh. As gorgeous as it must be, I can only imagine. But anyway, obviously my birthday is the 2nd of April, and I'm almost certain it's still not that warm in New York then. So if anybody's been to New York in the spring, can you let me know what month you went? Because I'm thinking maybe if we go like for my birthday, but do it maybe in May, like the following month, that might be better, like weather-wise. But just hearing like those Americans while we're in Ibiza just solidified to me that I really want to go. Obviously I've done like LA and Miami, and like when Lauren and I were in LA, like we loved the people there so much. But I just think New York is just going to be like a different kettle of fish. Like I always watch like New York apartment tours. If you're ever bored on YouTube, go and like watch like vloggers from like that neck of the woods who are like apartment hunting. Oh, I love those videos so much. And the fucking cost of them is wild. But yeah, I love those videos. I just really want to go to New York basically in the spring. I feel like that's my kind of time to go. Anybody has any recommendations? New York, especially hotel recommendations. I feel like there's lots of different areas on where you can stay, or like where's nice to stay and where's not to stay. So let me know. I am a complete novice when it comes to New York, so I'd be so grateful for any recommendations. Okay, so I use glue for the fabric to keep that in place, and then for the actual pick, I use glue dots, because my thought was if I actually glue the back of this, it will ruin the picture, whereas these glue dots are tiny. So if I ever want to take them out of the photo frames and do something else with them. It's so cute, I fucking love it. The thermostat being here is really killing the vibes right now. That can go up there. God, I'm obsessed. Oh, the reflection from the window might be a bit annoying, but you can kind of get the gist. How cute do they look? Oh, I'm buzzing. And then, to be honest, we need a better storage for our Polaroids. We just shove them on the shelf. Oh my God, who is it? He's not sharing his toys. Not that bumper cares. Have a look in the wooden bowl in the corner. We've decided on a Rudy's for dinner. If we can get a walk in, that is. Because they're fully booked. Brand new in Chester. And they're fully booked. When we get to the next house, we'll have an outdoor room and thing, like a built-in barbecue area. Wow. No, just the pizza. Oh yeah, maybe a bit for the salad next time.
I managed to get a nice shirt.
There is no feeling.
That was the main thing I bought. So I was literally like to my sister, right?
Let me just pause Frankie for a second. Figured that might be overstimulating, so I'll just put their friend's voice notes on the side. What was I going to say? Oh, the pre-cleansing oil, the cleansing oil, and then the cleanser, 10 out of 10. And what grabbed me about the cleanser initially was that it said a non-drying, like that's the tagline, non-drying cleanser, because you know when, that's what I love about LMS, the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, is it doesn't dry your skin out. It's an oil-based formula. It's not for everybody though because of that, but that prequel cleanser, literally, like if you're somebody that wouldn't want to use the pre-cleansing oil because you have oily skin, it's left my skin feeling so clean, like squeaky clean, but doesn't feel like it's going to crack when I move, like it hasn't actually dried it out, which I think is very rare. This, the AHA Exfoliating Solution, a multi-acid milk peel, and this says to use after cleansing either with your hands or a cotton pad. I'll use a cotton pad, but it says to not rinse it, like it's like a stay-on toner essentially, like a milky one. Ooh. I'm going to use like the actual moisturiser, the AM/PM Modern Moisturiser. Strengthens the skin barrier and locks in hydration. Okay, how much would we say? I think that actually might be a bit too much to be fair. Have a night on the sofa watching the Burrows. Good morning, happy Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday today. I have been up this morning, had a couple of cups of tea, had a bit of a slow morning. As you can see, there is absolute carnage unfolded in the background of this room. I want to have just like a full house reset. Whilst Wes is at work today, I am going to do that because he doesn't work every single weekend, but when he does, I like to just have the day to do a little bit of a house reset, you know? I'm going to get my flip-flops on, get Bumper's lead out of the car because it's still in there from yesterday, and then go and grab a matcha. I've just got a nice comfy chilled outfit on today for a bit of a reset day. I've just got this one shoulder top on from ASOS, which I have in black and white. So easy to throw on, and then I've tied it up. I actually love the way it falls when it's not tied, and then naturally I am wearing Honor Active wide leg, oh craggy, nearly fell, wide leg trousers because I live in these on my comfy days. It's raining. It is fully giving autumn here today, and I feel like I jinxed that yesterday with all the Halloween stuff in TK Maxx. Are you quite done? Okay. I don't know if their can machine wasn't working, but they didn't give it me in a can. But I normally say, can I have a canned matcha to go? And I just said, can I just have a white chocolate matcha to go? Honestly, if you are North Wales, Coffeena matcha is the best. If you're Chester, Acai Grove matcha is the best. Those two places, so gorgeous, and really lovely small businesses as well. I've got my 1 hour timer on the telly. I can't find a 2 hour one. Easy enough, so I'll just set that twice if it takes. And we're gonna reset the
today?
It has been good today. So you will need a towel at the floor, spat it out on the floor. Didn't you, Fatty?
I'll help you do it.
It's with you that I belong, but at some point we messed up, right, sugar?
You know what? We were at your mum's yesterday.
Yeah.
Bumper's flat out by this point. I'll mow. Most to the right of me, bumper to the left of me was sat on like that garden furniture. Your mum's got like this joiner person in to box in that pipe, you know, in a utility room.
Yeah.
Right, sticks out. So he's just finishing up. He's cleaning up his mess now. And then he's got like, I don't know, like a Henry Hoover, like what Josh keeps on his van. And he turns it on, doesn't he, to hoover up his mess. And Bumper, who's flat out, goes flying into the utility room to bite the end of the hoover. And he shit himself. And me and your mum were literally crying, laughing. I was like, sorry, I forgot about the hoover thing. You're not right, are you? You're not normal. The one thing you've never liked. Guys, hello. I've just edited this whole vlog and realised I completely forgot to say goodbye. We literally just chilled last night after I finished cleaning. We just got a dine-in for two. Just a gorgeous little Saturday night in. And today I have got a gorgeous girls' day planned with my friend Daniela, who is currently on her way to Chester as we speak, which is why I've been up early and got the vlog edited. And I literally went to export it and schedule it and realised I didn't actually say goodbye. So just come in to do that. But yeah, we are just going to go and do a bit of shopping, grab coffee, and then I think we're going to go and have lunch in the Ivy, which will be really nice because I've only actually been there once since it opened. And then just going to have a chill day later tonight, nothing exciting. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello/goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me for probably what is now a long weekly diaries of pretty much nothing. But anyway, just wanted to say hi and bye really. Next week's weekly diaries will be a bit more exciting because we're back in the dentist, which I will talk to you about at the time, having a bit more work done. And I am also at a couple of events in Manchester in the same day. So got quite a busy week next week. I hope you've all had a gorgeous weekend and a gorgeous Sunday by the time you see this later. And I will see you all in next week's video. Bye.